Good morning, everybody. Team Take Care back at it again. And now we're profiling again my favorite deck ever, Lightsworn. In general, anything involving Lightsworn, I love it. It's my most favorite thing ever. I love milling cards. This is the deck that has kept me in the game for all these years. If it wasn't for Lightsworn and somewhat Heralds and Cosmo, I would have been so done with this game by now. So, let's get started. We have triple JD and double Punishment Dragon. Because these guys are just broken. Punishment Dragon's very underrated, and I feel people should appreciate him more considering that he can clean out your opponent's graveyard. Any deck that relies on graveyard interaction gets killed off with Punishment Dragon because he's gonna put your whole graveyard back in your deck. And then you have triple wolf, Lightsworn Beast. Lightsworn Beast is really good when you mill him. He's a level 4 that brings himself out from the graveyard when he gets milled. So that's always good. So yeah. And then we have our one Gareth. Gareth's always a really good card. When it comes to combos with like Minerva, and Minerva mills a whole bunch of Lightsworns. And then you use Gareth, and then you get to draw fucking 5 cards. Yeah, I find that just insane, brother. And then you run triple Fairy Tale Snow, the heart and soul of this deck. 2 Jane, 2 Lila. Sorry for the unnecessary interruption. So yeah, Lila, the Twilightsworn monsters, aside from Lumina, are average to decently good. But the main good one is like Lumina Twilightsworn Shaman right now. She's like OP, because she just allows you to mill cards, and she is basically like, allows Fairy Tale Snow to allow you to bring back Lightsworns as well. It just works out so really well. You just can't target copies of herself. That's the only condition. It's once per turn. So, that's fine. She's still really good. She could bring back Lumina and help you do loops and link summon over and over again. It's just really good when you put it all together in one deck. And yeah, triple Lumina because she's broken and she allows you to do loops in order for you to bring out link monsters. And on top of that, we have our triple Raiden. Oh my god, I love this guy so much. Konami must have been thinking of me when they came out with the Lightsworn structure deck back in 2013 or so. They must have been thinking of me, man. Yo, when I saw the Lightsworn structure deck, I cried because I knew my babies were finally getting support, and it just warms my heart. So now that that's taking place. And then we have one Felice Lightsworn Archer. Felice is so good because she just allows you to get shit done. And she just allows you to just serve as an level 4 tuner. And you can mill her with Mathematician too. So keep that in mind. She's a great target to mill with Mathematician. It's amazing for that reason. So yeah, you gotta play that one Felice. She's just so good in the deck. She works out so well. And now we're gonna advance to the next portion of the deck. One Lila, the original Lightsworn sorceress. She's great for being able to pop your opponent's cards quickly before they become a threat. So now we're gonna get advanced to our clown engine. So we have Still using the Trick Clown engine. I mean, Trick Clown's just such a broken card. I don't know what to tell you guys. Trick Clown and... Oh, hold on. There you go, Hero Challenger 1000 Blades. Those two together in the same deck just synergize so well and make for easy 1-card rank 4 plays. And we're running Mrs. Radiant in our extra deck now, so we have free access to... Hold on, there you go. 1000 Blades. You get free access to him. You get free... I'm an idiot. He gives you free access to Mrs. Radiant with fusions like El Shaddai Shekanaga or something. And you have many free opportunities to access it. It just works out so well. Me personally, I love it. So yeah, now let's go on to the Shadow engine. We have our 3 Shadow Beasts. Beast is very important, allowing you to draw a card when you mill a whole bunch of shit with grass. We have 2 Hedgehog, 2 Falco, and 1 Squamata. Squamata is like the least important one now, but you still play it because it's a shadow name. That you can get into grave, so I suppose you still run it. But this is the best ratio. I can promise you that right now. In any 60 card deck, Lightsworn deck, this is the best ratio. I've been playing Lightsworns for years. I know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention our Raikou Twilightsworn fighter. He's a really good card. But you just run him at 1 just to avoid bricks. And on top of that, for other miscellaneous monsters, we have double Eclipse Wyvern. Because it allows us to banish these, and then when this gets banished with Fairy Tale Snow, we can use this to add one of our dragons to hand. Thus, Eclipse Wyvern is broken in the deck, and we don't have to play things like that trap card that searches JD from deck to hand when you middle with a Lightsworn. You don't have to play random shit like that. Because if you're playing the deck properly, you don't need random cards like that. Those are like meh support cards, I could say. But still decent. I mean, I have to admit one thing. It's better than some of the... it's better than some of the support that Dark Magician has been getting. And I'm sorry to say, but Dark Magician hasn't really been getting very nice treatment in my personal opinion. Your opinions may be different, but cards like Eternal Soul, I just don't like. When I'm playing a deck, I shouldn't have to play a continuous trap card that literally nukes my entire monster zone. All my monster zones out. Or basically a self-glass cannon Raigeki when it gets destroyed. I shouldn't have to play cards like that. And the deck is expensive for no reason because the deck is absolute garbage for that price. If the deck is anything above garbage, it's mediocre at best. So you play your triple solar recharge. I love this card. It's still so good. You can discard lights, and let's let you guys know, you can discard Twilightsworn with this too. Yes, you can. I confirmed it. I'm the master of Lightsworns. You guys, I know what I'm doing. And so you guys should sit back and enjoy the show. We have our triple Hour of Darkness because we're running lots of Twilightsworns in here. And I figured, and since we're running Shadows in here, we might as well run this anyways. But yeah. Now we have Twilightsworns, and now I've been thinking about this. Can Shadow Lightsworn, in a sense, be revived? Because the only thing really holding it back was the fact that we never had any Dark Lightsworns to mill for Winda. We never had any Dark Lightsworns before. But now, we have Twilightsworns. Could Twilightsworns have been the thing necessary in order to bring the deck back? I think yes. I think that Shadow Lightsworn is starting to come back to us little by little. And that along the lines of Chaos Dragons, they're probably some of the most broken 60 card decks for Lynx. Just because that they can abuse the graveyard so much. So many retarded interactions. It's not even funny. It really isn't. And yeah, so we have our one Rhoda. As you saw in my last deck profile, I had the March of the Dark Brigade in here. I took it out because it was starting to brick and it wasn't that good. And I put in reinforcements of the army because it allows you to search Raiden or this peanut. I have fun calling him a peanut, but anyways, you don't search that peanut with Rhoda. Because Rhoda is reserved for search Raiden. Rhoda actually, in my perspective, acts like a third copy of Charge of the Light Brigade. You know what I'm saying? Because Rhoda allows you to. Because Rhoda will let you search Raiden, but for the most part, you're already fucking using Charge of the Light Brigade to do that for you. I almost always use Charge of the fucking Light Brigade to search Raiden. So Rhoda, in a sense, acts like a third copy of Charge of the Light Brigade for me. And we have our Soul Charge, which I shouldn't have to explain, and our Foolish Burial, which is good for putting Trick Clown from deck to grave. And like we could just bring back Trick Clown. And it's just like we don't have a cause of the day. It just gets mill, we bring it back. We normal summon Raiden, mill cards, we mill 2 wolves, we summon the both. Overlay, Minerva, detach Raiden, mill, shadow. It just gets crazy. Just this one card alone, what you can do. Then we play triple Shadow Fusion. As you see here, I bunked down Winda to 2. Because Winda at 2 is better for me because I'm not always resolving this. So I figured I could take space in my extra deck, thin it down, and make space for more Link monsters like Mrs. Radiant in the deck. And those of you complaining I'm putting Proxy Dragon in my deck profiles, listen, Proxy Dragon's coming here in a matter of like what? Fucking 9 days? Yeah, 9 fucking days of this card's coming here. On the 25th, the tints are released here. So, you guys are going to be able to get this guy then. And he's probably not even going to be that expensive. He'll probably be like a few bucks. Because he's a good Link monster. He gets shit done. I'll tell you that right now. And after Triple Shadow Fusion, we have the 3 Left Arm Offering. This card basically allows you to get to grass. That's all it's used for. And we have our That Grass Looks Greener, which is a card you technically don't even need to play the fucking deck. Has Fluffle Stuffing incorporated. Shoutouts to him. If you haven't checked out his Chaos Dragon deck profile, do so right now. And look up his channel and do so right now. But as Fluffle Stuffing Incorporated has proven, Chaos Dragon 60 card decks and Lightsworn 60 card decks don't even need fucking grass. I just figured I'd put in the Left Arm Offering, just because even though you don't need it, seeing it does increase your ceiling so high, it's not even funny. It's not even a joke, yo. And it just puts in so much effort. It puts in the full 100 that you need. And anybody that thinks that my deck list is not good just because I'm not running the Predaplant engine, the Zombie engine, and the Brilliant Fusion engine, I got some replays for you at the end of this. And then we run our double Charge of the Light Brigade. Because Charge of the Light Brigade is broken. I mean, it allows you to get to any Lightsworn name that you need to get to in order to extend your plays in Mills 3. So you can possibly get some more plus off effects in the graveyard off of this. It's basically standard. Now for the extra deck, you have your one Shekinaga and double Winda. I dropped one of the two, like I said, just to make space in the extra deck because I was only bringing out one every duel at the when I was playtesting the deck against the AI. And then we have our 1 Omega, 1 Stars Dragon, 1 Michael, 1 Black Rose, Moonlight, and 1 regular Black Rose. I figured I'd put in 5 synchros because I was starting to see a bad habit of undiversity synchros in the extra deck, and that like Black Rose would be the only one I have an option to go for. I was like, fuck, because I didn't have the requirements to meet Michael or Stars Dragon or Cypher Omega, so I decided to put this in there to avoid those types of situations. Double Minerva, she's an amazingly broken card. Still really good. It's so good. I mean, it's the better Dante, without a doubt. And she just allows you to mill for free. And when your opponent pops her, you mill 3 automatically, and your opponent's cards get popped without you targeting them. Your opponent's cards get blown up equal to the number of Lightsworn names you milled. So they always have to worry about that. What a best dweller team key to the games, and I have explained yet again for you guys, is the best rank 4 in the format right now. Thus, you need it in your extra deck. And we have our 1 MX Saber Invoker, because let me tell you the trick. You can make him with 2 Luminas, use his effect, detach, braid out Heroic Challenge with 1000 Blades, and then link summon into Mrs. Radiant. Like, that's all you need. You don't need the Brilliant Fusion Predaplant engine in order to do all that. It's spicy shit. Like, as I've explained, net deck dungeons like Predaplant and the zombie idea in the deck, like, those are all played out, and especially that Brilliant Fusion shit. I hate that card. It's so annoying. I refuse to play that in any of my decks. And Gofu too, because these are all engines that are more than not likely to take hits along the way. And then I am going to have to sit here for hours on end finding a way to reconstruct my deck. And I am not doing that. So if you guys do not want originality, then do not watch these videos, because originality is not for you. And yeah, Mrs. Radiant, because Mrs. Radiant's broken. We have our 1 Deco Talker and Proxy Dragon. Now for our side deck, it's pretty standard. We have 3 Radion, 3 Comungus, 2 Slumber, 1 Galaxy Cyclone, 3 Twin Twisties, 1 Raigeki, and double Dark Hole. I'll be back with a replay to show you guys. Exactly why I do not like Dark Magicians. Watch this. There you go. That's exactly why I do not like Dark Magicians as a deck. And why you may like them as a deck, I will never play them at a competitive level, because of how trashy that trap card is. Boo. At this point, I just finished him off. He was done. Where's that face now? Yeah, Shadow Fusion. So yeah, I'll be back with the deck profile for the last part of the video. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck. Let me know what you guys would do. Let me know how you guys would change it. Let me know what you guys liked. This is my favorite deck without a doubt. I'm in love with Lightsworns. I'm in love with her and her forever. Love them both. They're my girls forever. And Team Rotech signing out. I'll be posting later on today. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.